oxygen mix. So,
Hello and welcome to this episode of 28th and Jefferson.
I guess that's a no for the water.
It is.
Okay.
I got my own water.
What the hell?
It's COVID. I can't share my water.
That's crazy.
I don't know where your mouth in.
That's crazy.
But that's real though.
I don't know if it's real. It's something.
It's real.
Just a little sweet.
You're just gonna be a little parched.
I know. I'm trying to talk.
Swallow your spit.
Whoa. It's a little early, ain't it? We ain't even 2 minutes in.
I was saying swallow your spit.
All right. That's how you feel. That's how you
Oh my
feel.
God. Here you go. You starting early.
I'm trying to drink water. You talking about all kind of. I didn't come to do that today. Yeah, get you a nice little sweet. Where you get this bottle at? Amazon?
I did. I have the little times.
That ain't even a gallon. You don't even know.
No, this is 32 ounces, but I drink 4 of these.
Bottle. You don't even know 8, 9, 10 p.m. a.m. on that.
No, I drink 4 of these.
Okay. I guess. You might as well you got to get the big gallon.
Well, it's easier for me to travel with this.
You don't be want to walk around with a gallon like one of them bodybuilders.
So I just refill it. And
you got to pee a lot or you past that stage?
I'm past that stage.
Dang. You like you have a small bladder.
Hydrated. Well, I think don't everybody have the same size bladder?
I'm not sure. You hear people say I got a small bladder. I've heard that.
Oh.
And then,
I feel like everybody has the same size bladder.
I don't know, man.
Now, what makes a person have a small bladder? I don't know. Maybe they have an overactive bladder.
Yeah, that had to suck.
You seen those commercials?
Mm-mm.
The overactive bladder commercials.
What are you watching commercials at? YouTube?
On TV?
What TV show you watch?
I hate YouTube commercials.
What TV show you watch? I ain't seen somebody watch TV in years.
Well, right now I watch the Hallmark Channel and
Jesus.
Lifetime because they have their Christmas movies going on all day.
You watch Lifetime outside of Christmas?
I don't.
Okay. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Even though it's a little early for Christmas talk.
It's not. It's never too early for Christmas.
November.
My favorite Christmas movie. I have so many.
So you a Christmas head? You got the tree up already?
Not yet.
You got the real tree or the fake tree?
We get the real tree.
That's real. I respect it.
Yeah.
People going in the attic and getting that old plastic bull out. Every year the same nasty looking tree. Come on, man, get your tree. They ain't number like what, $60, something like that.
It depends on where you go. Yeah.
I go to Lowe's.
Okay. Yeah.
I go to Lowe's. I'll get me a nice old medium Douglas fir. Set him up real nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get excited when I see them put the tents up over there by East.
East Lit? Oh, that where you go get yours?
No, I don't. But they do put the Christmas trees and stuff out there. So when I see them put the tents up, it makes me really happy.
Where you get yours from?
Lowe's or I know Sam's Club. They have them too.
Sam's Club. You getting them in bulk, ain't you? Give me 53 Christmas trees.
No,
damn.
Just one.
Okay.
Just one. But I love Christmas. It's like
really
my favorite is time.
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
I have 1 brother and 2 sisters.
You were the youngest?
I'm the middle child.
That's gross. Okay, so
gross.
Y'all just weird a lot of times.
Wait, I need you to elaborate on that.
The oldest, a lot of times they bossy, the baby is just spoiled and think that the world's about them, and y'all are just weird. Y'all just are.
Coming from an only child.
Now you know we God's gift, but you know that already. Yeah, that's what we're here for.
No.
But no, so y'all had gifts. Did y'all get them? I was the only child, so when it was Christmas time, it was just me under the tree. When y'all had it, were you thinking like, would you ever look at your sisters like, damn, why she get that so and so and I didn't get? Was it ever like?
No, because we didn't really like all the same things.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. You thinking, okay, wow, she got a bottle of Jack. I don't even drink.
Well, I don't think we would get it as kids. But
yeah, well, I didn't know how y'all get that. Maybe y'all.
See, a lot of times they would get us like the same gifts or like gifts to share or something like that.
What's the age difference?
My sister is 33. I'm 32.
And the younger brother.
My brother is 27.
Okay.
And then my sister.
Where your sister? Have you ever seen her sisters at?
25. Should be 26.
4 y'all?
I said I have 2 sisters and a brother. Can you do math?
Oh, I thought you was one of the sisters. That's a lot of people in there.
Why would I count myself?
People do that. That's a lot of people.
No.
You like that? You want to have a big family like that?
I do.
Like with
big
4
families.
kids?
You know, whatever my body is able to handle.
Yeah, you little. That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot getting up out of there, boy. Especially if you mess with a tall dude or something.
Whatever my body is able to handle.
You might want to find you a dude about 5'7". Yeah. Lord have mercy.
You want a big family?
I can't. I don't. Oh man, I don't know.
I mean, coming from an only child.
I go in and out. I go from. What's that? That is true. That is how babies are made. But that's very true. However, sometimes, like when I was young, I wanted like 6. Got a little old, and I was like, man, 3. And then sometimes I go boy and girl, and sometimes I'll be like, shit, I'm good.
You happy with your dog?
Yeah, well, sometimes. But then I don't want to get 50 and be like, I was bored. Why didn't I get a kid?
Right.
But I'd be like, man, I could just live life by myself and just be legitimately great with that.
You can be a sugar daddy.
What's that?
A sugar daddy?
I probably wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do no young chicks. Like I don't see how the old heads, but I'm not old yet. I can't see how a 60-year-old man gets with them 20-year-olds. 20-year-olds are annoying now. Now imagine if I'm 20 years older and they just, what they talking about? TikTok and Bow Wow and shit. Like, what are they even talking
about? Bow Wow.
Yeah, like, just talking about Lil Sammy or whoever the little new guy is. Who's new and young? NBA young boy or something. I don't know nothing about them boys.
He's weird.
Yeah, he is.
He's weird.
Yeah, so I just, could you be a sugar mama?
Nah.
I can see that. I could definitely see that.
No, I can't be no sugar mama.
Be old, have a lot of cats or something.
Ew, I don't even like cats.
And then you find a young dude and you catch him slipping.
I don't like cats.
I couldn't do the sugar daddy stuff, man.
I think I would want to.
Cause I like the older women my whole life too. So I wonder if once I get old,
will you still like older women?
That'd be sick at that point. Cause I'll take a 50 or 60-year-old like now.
Oh.
You know, we can't probably be too serious, but I will take a 50, 60-year-old right now. So I'm 60 and I want an 80 piece. That's crazy. You know what I mean? So I wonder if I'll stay here. It's just like this certain age group of women that I could do. So I don't know if that'll switch. You know, like that, but I hope not.
I think it might. I think it might switch to where you start liking younger women, not like super young, but
so
like
annoying, though.
Maybe like if you in your 50s, maybe like somebody that's like 30 or something.
I guess
not 20s, 30s.
No, probably you should probably. What's your take on marriage? You want to get married, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
You ever go? Sometimes.
But why are you so sometimey?
It's hard out here. I battle with, is that a realistic thing to do, or is that what they told us to do? You know what I mean? Like, can you be with one person? Do you know? I don't know too many happy marriages. Really? Your parents still together?
Yeah.
See, are they happy? Oh, I guess you can't answer that online, but I would assume they're happy.
And as far as I know,
if they wasn't happy, what are you gonna say? Hell no.
As far as I know, I've never heard my parents argue.
I don't know if that's good.
Like, I mean, they probably argue, but probably not like in front of. I mean, they've had like little small disagreements. Yeah, you know, somebody did a little something. Yeah. But like, as far as like full blown, like full blown like arguing, where it's like, what's going on?
Right,
like,
right. So he ain't never beat her in front of you.
No, my parents are not
abusive. Didn't even make that case.
But I know lots of successful marriages.
Successful is different. We're talking about happy. I feel like our parents' generation had a lot of divorces because a lot of them got married way too damn young because their mama told them that they needed to do it to be important.
Because that was the culture.
Exactly.
Back then.
Exactly.
To get married young, to have kids, to work for the rest of your life.
And our grandparents, our grandmothers especially, told our moms to get married and keep that man, no matter what he doing.
Yeah.
Because that's what our granddaddies on that bull, and they just let them slide. So now they all getting divorced once we all grown. Now they like, really, I don't even like this person.
Right. They just stayed together for the kids.
So now I'm like, our generation is a little more patient. We ain't trying to get married at 18. Well, black folks ain't. You know, I feel like white girls still doing that. 20, 21, 22, they get married.
So yeah, some still get married kind of young, but
tripping.
Most of our generation is waiting.
Just wait it out. But then again, So I just don't know where I'm at with marriage. It sounds great on paper, but one person for 70 years is a long time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Why? I guess you could grow together, I guess, and shit. But you don't really need a lot of.
Your forever dance partner, your forever date, your forever.
You don't ever. Well, I guess they. You don't think somebody ever get on your nerves?
I'm quite sure they probably would.
And you don't ever think. Where does the thought go of? Would you ever? How do you get rid of the thought of the what if or something else? I guess you just know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I married somebody. Now I'm 42. We've been married 12 years.
Okay.
Do you ever wonder, man, what if I would have?
I'm quite sure it probably crosses somebody's mind.
That ain't good. Because if I marry you and you think about James from down the street or James Shaw, maybe you want to date James Shaw, and you never told me, then I should have known for Shaw. Now I'm thinking, dang, why? You know what I mean? So what do you do with that? You just suppress it? Maybe it ain't good. Maybe it's a fleeting thought that you let go in and out.
Yeah.
So that just scares me. That scares me.
Well, but I mean, they probably won't even speak those thoughts out loud. But I mean, they may think it. I don't know.
But then again, how many serious relationships have you even been in? I've only been in like 1.5. So I don't.
Wait, 1.5?
I don't count high school.
Oh, where'd the half come from?
Yeah, half counted because I was in love. It was for real. There was definitely passion involved. Virginity was gone. But that don't count because we was done. You know, who are you at 17? You know what I mean? You don't know what the hell's going on out here. You don't know nothing. A relationship is when you're grown and you're dating somebody that's grown. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
How many relationships you been in?
I've been in 3 relationships.
See?
Going back to college.
You was in a relationship in college? But you like that though. You never felt like you had that phase to get out your system?
I mean, well, I was like a sophomore in college.
Sure. What that got to do with it?
But it didn't last long.
Why not? He wasn't ready?
No, it was just me.
Ooh.
Not for now.
Ooh, James Shaw with the win.
What?
Not James, another type of James Shaw. Somebody snuck in and just like, he was like, I'm not gonna be.
No, it wasn't even that.
What was it?
I wasn't mature enough for a relationship.
What does that mean? He was ready to go all out and you was like, I'm scared?
Well, I was a bit selfish.
I can definitely see that. I'm just saying I can see that.
I took the relationship for granted. I was one of the ones that didn't really want a title. I'm like, I mean, we know what it is, so that's like
that's cold.
He wasn't like really feeling that.
We had Facebook then, didn't we?
Yeah.
So he wanted that relationship on Facebook and you didn't give it to him. That's a lot of pressure.
So I mean, it was just I definitely messed that one up.
Dang, so you think that could have been the one that got away? Because you broke him. He's now out here breaking hearts of many women.
No, he's actually happily married.
Is he?
He is.
When did he get married?
He got married
in college?
No, it was after college.
Right after.
Wait, no, it wasn't right after. I don't think. I don't know.
She look better than you or not?
I just know that he's married and he has a kid and they're happy.
She ain't got nothing on you, do she?
She's pretty.
So maybe you really did mess up. What'd you do?
Didn't I just say that?
I'm just trying to say. So if he left his wife, are you gonna try to work it out?
Oh no, I'm past that.
I'm not. I hope he's doing good. No. I'm just thinking like you thinking to yourself, damn, if I would have been with Craig, it would have been all.
I wish them all the best, but
well, he probably needed you to break his heart like you did, crush his dreams.
She definitely picked up the pieces.
Yeah, like you crushed the innocent man. You destroyed him.
Okay. I think we got the picture. That's what happened. That's what I did.
And so then he, after that he was like, "Wow, I gotta stop throwing my heart all over the place because that's goofy." And sometimes you need somebody to show you can't do that. That's dangerous. Because if you would have been a cold-blooded, you could have took advantage of that. Instead, you just was like, "Hey, I'm good on you." Yeah. Some girls see a dude like that and just eat him up, take his money, take his soul.
No, that's not me. Not my personality. So
you just broke his heart and kept it moving. You probably looking for them Kappas. That's what you was doing. I know it. I know that.
No.
You was definitely into them frat dudes for sure. Yeah, of course you were. They were popping.
I mean,
in college, frat dudes are like the rappers in real life. They're like so lit. They're like, oh my God, he's so lit. Like, no matter what, unless you're like a ball player, them frat dudes where they popping, they like the lit, they like, damn. I just knew I could never do it, but I was like, man, them boys are popping. They throw parties, the girls want them. They doing this weird stuff with their tongue that everybody like. They spanking each other. They throwing tongue out and dances.
Oh, that was the keys. I was like, what?
They doing all kind of weird stuff that outside of college is insanely weird to look at. But in that setting, it just hit different. Yeah. You see a group of dudes in Kroger just running in a circle, smacking each other on the ass and kissing and tongue out and running through the party. I'm like, what? That seems crazy. But on college, it's like, man, you see how he just spanked that boy like that? That's so cool.
I don't think they were spanking each other.
Man, you know what they were doing with them paddles? Yes, sir, Sergeant Drill, sir. You know, ain't none of them in the military. They talking about sir. Left, right, left, and all that. But then we go in the real world, then they don't matter ever again. Unless, you know, it's like a small network or something. But
yeah.
But in real, like you would think, like I remember thinking, damn, them boys are lit. If the quarterback, if there's a good football, basketball team, they got some pull. But okay, they still ain't got nothing on them Kappas. I don't know why. Or not them Kappas, but just the frats in general. Yeah. Unless you're one of them B-list frats, like the brown one. Oh, that. Nah, because I ain't trying to. Y'all know y'all are. I don't know why y'all even did that. If you gonna do it,
that's so bad.
Why you go to a B-list frat? Like if you gonna do it, go on do it. If you gonna have a man spank you, why you gonna let a B-list man spank you? Let a man who, you know, man, who the girls need in their life. You gonna get spanked by a dude they don't even want.
Oh my God.
No, bro. I can't. They doing all this sick shit on Hell Night. Not for no B-list.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
They are. It up north.
Jackson, Tennessee, somewhere.
No, north.
Oh.
North, not so much.
I feel like it's only three. It's three fraternities.
Yeah, it's so much.
Kappas, Alphas, Omegas. That's it. Everything else. You B-list. You know that. I'm sorry. I don't even. You are. And I respect you. I'm glad. I hope you live in great life, but I'm not going to let one of them niggas spank me. Or blindfold me and tell me to do their homework and all that. No, bro. You B-list. I'm not going to wear brown every day. Like, you know, put on your brown and gold. It's time to come on. Oh, Alphas. I like them.
You said the Alphas.
Oh, well, see, that's what I'm saying. That's all I got for them.
You said the Alphas, the Kappas.
Sigmas. I mean, they close.
The Sigmas.
In my experience, I ain't never seen no girl say, man, where them Sigmas at? I just ain't never seen that in my life. I've never. And they said, Sigmas on that party. They might throw a party, but it wasn't what you wanted now. It was like them Kappa throw a party, Alpha throw a party, or them Omegas. Omegas used to be the most annoying in the club for sure because they just too.
I don't think I ever went to a Q party.
It was just like you'd be talking to a girl and you look up and somebody is just elbowing you so hard and like pushing you out the way. And it's a line of niggas with their shirt off and they tongue out clapping. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, what are we doing? After a while, that gets kind of annoying in the club, but
it's not for you.
But I can see you being into that. Why did
into
you?
Frat?
Why did you play something?
Why didn't I?
Yeah,
I just didn't.
Nah, that ain't nah. You look like either one.
I just didn't.
A Delta or AK, you could have been either one.
I could have been something else.
And you brown, so you right on the cusp.
I could have been an SG Row. I could have been something else.
SG Row,
I could have been a Zeta.
What do you mean? SG Row, respect. I respect.
Like, why would you stereotype me like that?
Yeah, because you just look like you would be, but then again, not really though.
Why would you stereotype?
Because you into what's popping. You are, and you try to hide it, but you into that. And on campus, they was popping, but I don't know. I don't know where you'd even go. You can go either way. Because low key, you kind of like me. Depending on who you're around, you dark skin or you light skin. That's like me. If I'm around a lot of dark skinned dudes, I'm light skinned. You don't like to believe that, do you? If I'm look at the picture of me and AC. I look light skinned next to AC. You put me next to a whole lot of Zach P.
Well, did you take a picture with Jaren too?
Yeah, but it was too dark. You put me next to a whole lot of Jarens, I'm dark skinned again.
Gotcha.
What's that? Wait. See, look at me right there. I could be either or, and so could you. If I put you with some dark skinned girls, you light skinned out here.
Did you see what is on the screen?
28 Justin Podcast Live. Josh does not speak. He must be. Oh, okay. He must. Okay, I'm sorry about that. He's dating one of those. He's dating one of them B-list. But respect to y'all, though. Y'all put it in and y'all, graduated. At least hell, I can't say I did.
You didn't graduate?
Oh no.
You're a college dropout?
Oh, to say the least.
So
I dropped out of several colleges. I just won.
Well,
3. I went to 1. I hooped there. Then I went to MTSU.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I didn't go to school.
I was campus.
I was enrolled.
No, you was on campus.
No, I was enrolled, but then I just was man. If I go back, I don't know what I was doing. I just didn't care about that like that. I didn't have a goal.
Why would you waste money like that though?
I didn't see it like that, and it wasn't mine. Like I didn't work for the money, so I didn't respect it. You see what I'm saying? And it wasn't my mom's money, so it wasn't like whoever the fuck Sally Mae. You know you ain't getting it. But like whatever money it was, I wasn't respecting it. So, and I just didn't have like if I had a go, like I wanted to hoop, so I went to school to hoop. Then after I stopped hooping, I'm like, I didn't want to be a doctor.
Was you red-shirted?
No, I didn't hoop at MTSU.
Oh, okay.
So then I was just like, man, there was no goal. If I had a goal, I probably would have went to class on time and did all that. But I just didn't. Like, what'd you major in?
Business administration.
See, if I would have done something like that and meant it and had a plan, like people go to nursing school, at the end of it, you're going to be a nurse and had a salary. It was all vague.
So you was undecided?
Very. They say, go talk to a counselor. I'm like,
are you still undecided?
Oh, I figured it out now, I think. Yeah, I definitely don't. I figured it out. I mean, do we ever figure it out? But I know I want to do comedy. And as far as a degree, what's guaranteed these days?
Right.
You really, I mean, doctors, nurses,
frontline workers.
Yeah, but other than that, doctors and nurses ain't nothing else guaranteed. They gon' you can't. I don't know nothing about the tech life.
No, you need tech.
But you got to be a nerd for that. I feel like I'm not. If you're just not into that, I feel like you can be a doctor. I don't know. So I don't know what's guaranteed. So then, if you even do it today, if you go to school, I remember, I don't know what you do. There's no guaranteed trade or guaranteed field of study to go into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People used to want to be a teacher, and then you realize teachers cry every night. You know what I mean? Because they got to sell drugs to pay their rent. And then what else you got? I know a lot of people study psychology because that seemed cool. Now they all work at Best Buy. They do. Because there was no bread in it. You know what I mean? We didn't know that at the time. But, you study psychology, now you work retail most likely. Because it ain't no bread. They lied to us. And we went into college around the time the recession hit. It was around 2007. I remember the McDouble just came out.
What?
You remember that?
I don't eat McDonald's.
You did?
No, I haven't touched McDonald's since I was in the maybe 7th grade.
Oh my God. I was killing McDonald's
maybe younger
in college.
Than
that McDouble came out, and I never messed with it because I'm like, I need 2 pieces of cheese. It was because they'd give you 2 pieces of meat, 1 piece of cheese. I said, hell no, but it was 99 cents.
I don't eat cheese on my burgers.
I don't now. I'm grown, but I was a child. I ate like a fool back then.
I think what's wrong with the industry as far as people not really being successful in certain fields and things like that. It's when you come out of college and you apply for these entry level jobs, but then you have to have experience for an entry level job. And most people, I mean, including me, I didn't work in college. So, right. And I didn't really, the only internship that I had was a sports marketing internship, but I was kind of leaning towards sports marketing, but that wasn't really my end goal. So when I was out here, looking at different jobs, it's just entry level must have 2 years of experience, this. And it's
right.
Where am I going to get this 2 years of experience from? Did I play sports?
She was looking for a baller, shot caller.
I just liked marketing.
And see, that's another thing.
And
you go into marketing.
Had a sports marketing internship available, so I did it.
It's so vague though. Like even if I like marketing too, but it's so vague. Like once you get the marketing degree, nobody really cares. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, what can you do for me? It's almost like that's why the next generation kind of won up with the internet, because by the time they even get to college or by the time they graduate, they might be viral or have 1 million followers. And really, at that point, I hate to say it, school don't matter, because I got 1 million followers. If I got 1 million followers, I'm 20 years old. Now I can call JCPenney or whoever and post an ad and say, go to JCPenney because I got this. You know what I mean? And now that's the bread. Yeah, I'm getting 20,000 for a post. I mean, so they kind of got us on. They got us one up on that. We didn't really have. All we had was Facebook. It wasn't no bread in social media like that. These young dudes now. Yeah. That they can take over the marketing game because they the youth is the face of it. But when we came in, you got what is so.
The most we could do was change our background, add songs to our MySpace page.
Top 8. I remember I had to put Ricky on there looking for a show. I was looking for something filthy come through there.
Did you have a Black Planet page?
I wasn't really into that. I wasn't really into that, but I remember I did it a couple times, but I didn't I was afraid my mom was gonna hop on the computer. I didn't have my own computer, so I was like, she hop on there.
Who had their own computer back then?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if she gets into my messages, I'm cooked. So if she looks on here, then I said, nah, let me go ahead and take it. And then also at that time, it felt weird putting your picture on the computer. You know what I mean? Like that felt real weird.
Yeah.
And especially for like a dating site, that felt crazy. Well, I could never do that. So I'd try to use a file if I would catfish them, but I never tried to meet him. I was just like, I'm a catfish just so I can talk to someone.
He was a catfish?
Yeah. But I was never gonna say pull up on me and you expect some and I'm a 16-year-old kid looking for a good time. Yeah, I don't know. That MySpace was a different era.
I created a page on one of them dating sites, me and my homegirl, just to see like what the pool was that was out there. It was trash.
College? High school?
No, we was in college. It was awful. I said, who are these people?
Yeah, it was creepy.
We deleted the page same day.
Yeah, it didn't hit the same. I'm glad. What if they had Twitter and shit in high school like they do now? Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, well, at the end of high school, and then every time I remember graduating, everybody saying MySpace lame. It's Facebook time.
It's Facebook, yeah.
So then it kind of you still had it. Probably by the end of freshman year, you was like, I'm good.
Right, everybody transitioned to Facebook at that time. So, well,
it was crucial. So after you broke up with dude, broke his heart, what'd you do?
I thought we was done.
Nah. So sophomore, did you ever find another dude after that?
I did.
Before you graduated?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
We're not together, so.
Hold on. Whose fault was it?
So we had an off and on relationship. The first time we had broken up, it was definitely me. The second time, it was him.
That's crazy.
So.
Oh, okay. So you broke him down. He said, "I got you. I'm gonna break you down."
I guess if you put it that way.
Any pregnancy scares?
No.
No?
No.
Good for you. I never had any either. I mean, in college I didn't. I was real scared.
I feel like, didn't you talk about a scare?
I had a scare, but that was shit. That was a couple months ago.
Okay.
In college, I was scared. Boy, I was like really scared of STDs. I don't know who traumatized me with that. Oh, I know. A friend of mine got burnt by the girl at TSU when she was bad. Said he woke up and green stuff was coming out of him. He was a cool dude, just like me. Cool, just a regular dude. And she was bad. I was like, oh, she can get him? So then another white friend of mine said he had sex with a girl with a condom on and still got crabs because they transferred from the pubes.
Right. They teach you that in high school, though.
They didn't teach us nothing. I said, what?
In sex ed.
So after that, every time I did it after that, I had boxes on.
Yes.
I'm keeping my boxes on and the condom, maybe even the pants. And I tried to be specific about who I was,
Well, as you should.
I was like, yeah, I can't just wild out because, That's all you I was just like, no way.
Oh my God. Anyway.
He said he woke up screaming. Ah! I told my mom about that. She said he needs to go to the hospital. I called him. I said, bro, my mom said you need to go to the hospital. She said she done seen STDs, and that ain't one of them. She a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
So he said, I'm already here.
Well, good for him. Glad he got that situation fixed.
Lord, I would have never done it again. I couldn't imagine. And mind you, somebody said, I think he called and she was like, sometimes it takes girls longer to know if they have it than a guy. So she technically burnt him on accident. She didn't know. Now let's say it take her 3 weeks to know. In that 3 weeks, she getting it in, burning the whole town.
Yikes. So that means she must have got it from whoever she was with prior to him.
Facts. Couldn't imagine. Thank God I never been burnt.
I don't want to talk about that anymore. I forgot to mention when we first started that it's just me and Josh today. Pat is not here.
What happened to that man? He said he's coming still. He's still saying that?
I don't know.
So they hit the button and said, screw Pat, we running it. If you get here, you get here. I was going to wait on them. They said, run it.
No, we running the show. The show must go on whether you here or not.
Can you explain to that man?
I mean, if you didn't answer, it was just going to be me. It's going to be a solo show. So.
That's hard work. You think you could pull that off?
I think so.
All right. One-on-one.
I would have did the best that I could.
Well, sometimes you got to go solo if you ain't got a partner with you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just do.
Never mind.
A lot of times it's better that way because you know at the end of the night, you're safe. You don't have to have no regrets about anything that happened because it was just you. See what I'm saying? And those would be the best ones sometimes. You're like, thank God. See what I'm saying?
That's not where this conversation should have went.
No, I'm just talking about doing the podcast. Sometimes it's better to do it because, you get a partner. Sometimes you wake up with regret. You say, wow, shouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have said this. I wouldn't have done that. When it's just you, it don't even matter because it's just you. Who else? Don't nobody even else know. So
you saying that I'm a regret that I did this podcast with you?
That's another part of it. Sometimes you wake up and say, wow. Sometimes you wake up and say, I can't believe that. How did that happen like that?
Oh, so you're gonna switch it up.
And that's what we're dealing with now. You see what I'm saying? That's the other side of the pillow. Sometimes it's bad, and sometimes you wake up and say, wow, this life changing.
Oh my God.
This is, and sometimes it just go like that.
Anyway, I kind of want to switch gears a little bit and pay respects to a fallen soldier. Those of you who are in Nashville may know or maybe heard of Rasheed Walker. He tragically lost his life. When was that?
Friday? Saturday?
It was a few days ago.
Yeah, it wasn't a week ago.
Unfortunately, due to gun violence. And it's a sad loss for the city. Definitely Rasheed did a lot for the city of Nashville. He worked in the school systems. He created was Pro-Am's his?
Yeah.
Yep. Pro-Am games during the summertime, which is lots of fun to go to. I mean, it's just something to do, a good time, something for the community. So we just want to send
big sports fanatic. He was just a sports nut. Big hustler too.
Yeah.
He was always moving, always shaking, always out of town, always taking a picture with somebody crazy. You go to bro Instagram, it's gonna be something like, how did this nigga get with bro?
Who did the episode with him? I know it was AB and
that was one of our original team. With
Dub and AB.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He was on that.
That's our longest interview.
She was talking that talk. Darn, I gotta go back and check that one out. I want to go back and listen to that now.
Yeah, we were hoping to get him on again.
Really?
About getting him on again, and it's so unfortunate that
I really hate that, man, because one is just dumb. No matter what the situation might have been, it's just like he shouldn't have. Another black dude don't want to go out like that. We do all this crying about black folk getting shot by the cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we look up and another one shot down. It's like, that's traumatic for the community.
It is.
That's traumatic. That's traumatic for his family. And I can't really respect it because no matter, let me see, I'm gonna say this. I just don't. It ain't a lot of people come in our communities and harm us all the time. They harm our parents, they harm us, they harm our kids, they harm our stores. And it seems like nobody really won't smoke with them. Nobody ever guns them down. Nobody ever smacks them around, chokes them up. You know, when racists come around, a lot of times people just run and hide and cry.
Yeah.
But you see a little Sheed, he's 5'6", 5'7", little dude, you know, and you feel like you can hit him with a rifle. Yeah. Like I just that's weak, man. That's weak, and
it's a coward move.
And I just don't feel like we're gonna start cleaning the streets up, like ourselves as Black folks. We gotta get into that, and all the poisons that are in the streets. Because I think AC was saying this last week. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Like as far as everybody's not gonna get to that level of consciousness.
Right.
So if we're trying to move forward as a Black community, everybody's not gonna try to hear that. Some people are selfish and they in it for self.
Right.
And that's sometimes worse than the white supremacists. If you're willing to, and that's gonna have to go into the conversation. People selling drugs sometimes, man. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at people selling weed or nothing, but selling crack, heroin. If you poisoning your community, that's you low key. You're a problem.
Right. Yeah.
These are addicts. You're taking advantage of them for money. If you're killing people in the community, and I get it. I ain't trying to act like I don't understand. Somebody killed my brother. Like, because if I'm Rasheed's brother, I understand where your mentality could go immediately.
Right.
But we just, I don't know. I feel like we got to start cleaning this up ourselves.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Gideon's Army, because they are.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's out here that's trying to clean up the streets. But I mean, they can't do it by themselves.
That's a fact. We need to bring them in here and talk about the resolve for this Rasheed specific situation. There's a lot of anger out there. There's a lot of anger, and I don't know what you do with that. Once a Black dude kills a Black dude, and that's your homie, what do you do with that? Because your natural instinct is revenge,
retaliation,
or wanting him even locked up. Most of us want him locked up, or some people want him harmed.
Yeah.
And and sometimes the storyline could be even deeper than we think it is with what's going on with the situation. So, it might not even just be brought with, So I don't know, man. But we gotta clean this shit up because, bro, he was a regular dude. When some of our street partners, well, it's almost like if we have a cousin that's in the Army and he passes away overseas, a piece of you kind of was thinking it could happen. You know what I'm saying? So even if he dies, it's sad, but it's like, man, he was out there living that life.
Right. So
if you got a street partner, sometimes when they pass away, it's like, yeah, well, he was out there living that life. But when people like him go, it's just like, bro, he wasn't really doing all that. And it makes life kind of fragile. So we got to switch up some stuff, man.
We got to do better as a people, not just in Nashville, but all over. We have to do better as a people.
That one hurt me right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Randomly. That hit me hard. But we, as I'm sure he won't. We gotta carry on the name.
Yep, carry on his legacy.
And it also made me think like, damn, I gotta get out here. I gotta do a lot more because if anything can happen to you.
Yeah.
And you look at the news and you look at everything bro was doing. I'm like, damn. It's almost like the same thing happened with Nipsey. I'm like, I gotta get out here. So if something happened to me, they gonna be like, I want to be like, yeah, well, he was, I knew him. He was cool. Then a couple weeks over and it's over.
Right.
We got to put something out there that make people feel it and give people inspiration. Because what bro did before he passed was an inspiration. He was giving out stuff to the kids at the hospital after he came out for a wrecking,
Mm-hmm.
So it's just dope, man. What he was on, what he was doing. So we got to carry on his name, his legacy, and we just got to, as a community, figure out what to do with this poison.
Yeah.
That's just eating away the community.
We need to pick up the torch.
Yeah, it's almost like you got AIDS and you smoking cigarettes every day. Yeah, so we got outside forces killing us. Then you also smoking yourself. You got to stop something. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up. Yeah.
I was like, wait.
Well, I'm saying is if you, I mean, I guess I can say if you got cancer,
I needed you to bring it back in.
If you got cancer and people is like, and those cancer cells are killing you and you can't even fight it, why smoke cigarettes every day? You see what I'm saying? Like, at least put the cigarettes down. Let's figure out how to fight the cancer. We can't fight the cancer if you smoking cigarettes, and
because that could be the cause of the cancer. But...
yeah, and it's just so many different. Like we it's a war out there. So yeah,
it's almost said AIDS and cigarettes, and I was like,
it's a hell of a combo.
I was kind of confused.
It's almost like it's like the Navy and the Marines shooting each other. That's how insane this shit is. You know what I mean? Because we fight, they at war. They don't have time to be shooting each other because this people overseas won't smoke. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's hard to articulate what she was to the community and just what he meant as a regular dude. Because some people you just see is just part of the community. You don't even realize it until they're gone. It's like, damn, bro, it's just part of the city. It's somebody you just grow up with, and then he's gone. It's like, damn. So, and also you got to tell people you love them while they're here too.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
And I'm bad at that. I think men are just bad at that. Period.
Y'all need to do better.
Yeah, we got to be better at just expressing emotions. I don't even care no more. I'm like, yeah, if the bro got hit, yeah, just show love, man.
Yeah.
And then I guess at this point when we're recording this, they don't know. They got the guy's face up all over the place,
on the news.
But he ain't been found yet. I don't know how that's going. I don't know. I'm sure they're gonna catch him.
Somebody know where he is.
Oh yeah, they gonna rat. That's just how the game go. They gonna tell.
You can't keep somebody like that hidden for long.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes, man, and just try to live responsible out here. That's all I can tell you. Live responsible, and I will say stay strapped, but that's just it. Sounds easy to say, but if somebody got the drop on you,
it's easier said than
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I don't know, man. I don't want to get into the situation specifics, but just pray for his fam. You got a think tank?
Yeah.
We looking skinny in there. God.
It's like, let me hide it a little bit.
We got two little. It's more like a think tank, not a think tank. That's a poor little think tank. Speaking of, Kevin Hart got a special out.
I watched it last night.
Did you? Okay, don't tell me that. I'm gonna watch it tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, and that Jeezy tomorrow too. That Jeezy and that Gucci.
Oh yeah.
By the time they hit us, they probably have seen it though, so we ain't gonna talk about it yet. I said Gucci easily, but then I was listening to Jeezy today, and I said I don't know. It's gonna be lit though.
It's gonna be good.
That's gonna probably be my favorite one. What's been your favorite so far?
Well, I got a question.
Okay.
Do they allow mixtape?
Of course. Of course.
On all of them?
Well, their mixtapes mean a lot more than.
I know, but if you just count like regular hits.
No, you got to count it all.
I feel like they need to count it all.
You got to count it all because both of them got hits and both of them got street shit. Like that was mixtape grinder, like DJ Drama type shit. But you can't mix out DJ Drama and like that's a whole part of this whole shit. That Thug Motivation.
When you rapping on other people's shit though, like mixtape vibe.
I'm talking about they both had classic mixtapes with their own beats though.
Okay.
That Thug Motivation 101. Twist your fingers up, bang, motherfucker, bang. They got some.
So make your picks right now.
Streets want to go with Gucci, man, but they really do want Gucci bad, but Gucci's my favorite person. Gucci's my favorite, but I'm gonna rock with Jeezy.
Hey, Jeezy got a talk show now, though. He coming out.
See, I don't know about this new Jeezy with this Asian woman. I don't know what he got going on.
Yeah, I think it's him. Like
just him.
Just him.
Well, that's good. I don't know. Jeezy ain't hit. He ain't. Lately he ain't been hitting to me. He ain't. I feel like once he got in that relationship.
I don't know. I'm gonna roll with Gucci on this one.
Gucci's definitely my favorite person. It's almost like with Biggie and Pac. Pac was my favorite person, but Biggie, I liked his music better. So we'll see.
Take your pick.
Well, I got one to pick from.
Right. Y'all need to submit y'all questions.
God.
So I can fill my bowl back up. What? What?
Do your thing. I mean, that's what you want. Y'all heard her. What zodiac sign almost had you in an orange jumpsuit? Guess I have to say Gemini. If I had to. I don't like relationships going too far though. I ain't never even came close.
To a lasting relationship?
No, I've been in one of those.
Oh.
I'm saying I never been. It ain't never got heated to the point of like.
Where
jail was an option, or like domestic or hidden. I ain't into girls to be hidden either. I ain't into that. I'm really not into that. Girl hit me one time, I'm out because it ain't sexy. Some dudes find that
that's
cute.
Still domestic violence.
Facts. I'm just not into that. I don't like nobody hitting me. Like I like people used to play fight in school. I don't play fight.
You mean like argument or like sexual?
No, I'm saying either way. Don't hit me while I'm smashing you either. What we doing? God, you punch me while I'm what we doing? I'm not into all that. But like girls get mad, want to break stuff and throw stuff and all that. I'm not. Some dudes are really into that though, but I'm not. I don't find that sex. I find that lame, and you're gonna have to buy that. Whatever you just broke, you're gonna have to buy that. Because I'm not, hell no. And I hold grudges too. So anyway, so I guess
that's toxic.
Yeah, I'm not into that. You ever had a toxic relationship?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Well, it depends on.
So yes. So the answer
it wasn't like I was in like an abusive toxic relationship.
No,
but
sometimes toxic can just be like
I had been in a toxic relationship.
It just wasn't good for you. Left with you. Maybe your self-esteem.
I'm not in that now.
What's that? You in a bad one now?
No, I said that's why I'm not in.
Oh, I'm gonna say, damn, what he doing to you? Call that man.
No, we had that discussion the last time.
I thought you might have found a Tinder date, but I thought you might have found something. That's one of them road runner dudes. One of them boat. You like them boat boys?
Who?
Huh?
Oh,
where?
I don't know. Listen, what you got
What's
there?
A boat boy.
A boy to be on a boat. If you don't, you don't. Somebody texted me said you like them. I don't know. If you
I don't know what
don't.
That even means. If somebody could enlighten me, maybe after the fact.
Yeah, that's fine.
This says, "What is the dumbest song lyric ever?"
You're a gospel fan, so you don't have to go deep. You got to go to Don McClurkin B-side.
No. I've heard so many dumb song lyrics.
Weezy F Baby, and F is for phenomenal.
That's trash. I was thinking Red Like a Girl Tone.
Who said that?
Wayne.
Both of us picked the Wayne verse. He could be going to jail.
God,
I think a gun.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Just try to listen. Go for what you know. You don't know much rap. So go to.
I don't know much rap.
So,
what was that one kid's name that had that?
Silento. That dude put
not him.
He did something crazy on the ground.
He had some song and he was talking about clapping, and it was like.
You sound like an old lady. What's that one kid?
Who's that little child with the song with the nay? Do the nay. Do the nay. Show him your little dance.
He was talking about he was like clapping in the song, and he was one of the lyrics.
Hey, baby,
was like clapping something like I'm smushing bugs or something like that. It was something. What's it?
Was this a rap song?
Hurricane. What was his song?
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
No.
Don't sleep on Hey, baby. Can you pick another one?
Song. I can't think. It was one of those little one-hit wonder kids.
They said Lil Wayne could be doing 14.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, hey, he tried to go holler at Trump, so
yeah.
They'll drop it to a year.
Yeah, probably. That boy Dre's look crazy. Hey, baby. when you talking that shit off in the club, hey, baby.
No, that's not the song. It's another kid that was out.
It's okay.
Okay.
Another kid, that sums it up.
Put it in the group chat when you think of
it. Yeah. Oh, that one child.
Oh God. I don't know. Okay. This says, what would you not do for $5 million?
Oh.
Sheesh. Now you gotta think of something for that.
What would I not do for $5 million?
I could throw some options at you. Would you experiment with the woman?
No.
Really? For $5 million? I guess I respect that because I couldn't.
Would you experiment with the man?
Yeah, I can feel it. But it's different with y'all. You know that. It's
not different.
You can get drunk and kiss a girl.
Same sex. No.
You wouldn't even kiss a girl for $5 million? I respect it, I guess, but darn.
No.
Snort cocaine?
No, absolutely not.
Not for $5 million?
Absolutely not.
Shit. I snort a key for $5 million.
I can't do that.
Yeah. Hey man, not really. I tried. It missed.
No, I couldn't do it.
I was a young man, and I was scared.
You tried it?
I thought I tried. You just tried. Somebody was like, "Hey, here," and I was like, "Okay," and then it didn't work. It just got on my mouth and numb. Didn't work. Thank God.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I wouldn't.
So you wouldn't snort a line of cocaine for $5 million? Wow. I'm trying to think. Hold on. What would you do for $5 million? That's a question now.
I'll admit that you were funny.
What's that?
Ooh.
For $5 million.
That was great.
It takes you $5 million to tell the truth.
No, but you asked me what would I do for $5 million.
I would have to pay you $5 million to tell the truth. You living a lie.
No, living a lie.
All right. That's fine. If you wanna, that's crazy. This girl lies and is okay with lying unless you give her $5 million.
I mean, yeah.
That's fine. That's crazy.
You funny sometimes.
Would you
oh, that's sweet.
Would you
Yep, so
would you go trying to see how I can word this for the children to not be offended.
After last show?
Would you go down? I know, that's a normal thing in grown people's life. But, is there anything sexually you wouldn't do to your husband for $5 million?
To my husband?
Yeah. He gets everything, right?
It's my husband.
He gets everything. Yes or no?
It's my husband.
That's not an answer. Don't marry this woman. She's dancing. You gonna have sex with him? That's my husband, ain't it? Yeah, but are you gonna have? Is he not my husband? Is he not James Shaw?
Why do you keep bringing him in?
No, he just is the callback at this point. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know if I can trust that. You look like one of them people who married you one of them like one of them sitcom wives who you married, he died, and 2 years later he never get done again. That'd be, a lot of them sitcom wives do that. And I always grew up thinking I would never date no one. Like Everybody Loves Raymond, she would never give him none. You ever watch that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hated that woman.
Yeah. But she ended up having twins, so she did get something.
I just hated her.
Maybe they couldn't really do that on TV. Well, no.
But he was also a jerk too. So every time I would get mad at her, he would do something like, "Oh, how would you have sex with dude? He's a jerk."
But then his mama then was always
That's
over
a
at the
fact.
house.
That's
and
a
his
fact
brother,
too.
like they just never had really any privacy for
That's
real.
A fact. Yeah, and they wasn't knowing.
Like all the time, like
just tell her what to do.
Yeah.
Tell her what she need to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. I would always go back and forth. I'd be like, man, how can she get this man none? Then I'm like, oh, there you go, right there.
Yeah, probably
The moral of the story is you need to treat your husband right at least.
Well, when I get one, he will be treated very well.
Oh, okay. So no is not an option when y'all married.
When I get married, I
no,
will treat my husband very well.
If he asks you for a favor, will you say?
I think I feel like I've answered your question.
So you can say no. I would tell my wife no some things.
So.
Not, we're not doing some crazy stuff.
No, there would be some things that are off limits. Anyway,
it's unfortunate.
I have some exciting news to share with you all.
What you got?
We have merch.
Oh, okay.
Merch. So if you go to massctv.com, you can find hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts. There's a hat on there and a bunch of other things.
I saw a condom in the group text.
Massey TV logo on it, and there's also Cooling with AC Cooling logo as well. So be sure to check it out and get your merch.
That's litty. Yeah, I need that merch. We need some of that drip this city.
Yeah, you gonna get your son.
It took me a while to get my first piece. Took me about 3 years to get my first piece of merch. So I'm probably just going to have to buy it.
You just got it this year, didn't you?
Yeah. Been having merch for quite a while. I just got mine, by that time,
Yeah, it's time for you to get something new now.
I'm going to have to buy my own. I'm not waiting on.
You should. You should a hoodie or something.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. You going to buy me one for Christmas?
What?
Maybe that'd be a good Christmas present. You got somebody you're going to get somebody for Christmas? Or what are you doing?
Wait, what?
Are you talking to somebody to where you're going to give them something for Christmas?
Maybe.
That's because that's pretty significant.
I don't know.
That's pretty significant.
I already said that I wasn't buying Christmas gifts this year.
I respect that, but girls don't be trying to hear that. You just sound like a bozo. Like, no, you just can't do that, unfortunately. Valentine's Day either. If you say, I don't believe in Valentine's Day, anybody trying to hear that. I'll tell you what, they'll say, I understand it completely. Then they go to work and see everybody else get gifts and you a bozo now. Wow, so you really just gonna give me nothing? I mean, I know we said we gonna do nothing, but damn, I'm the only bitch at work and I ain't got nothing because you wanna, wow. Yeah, he didn't give me nothing. I'm on the phone with him now. He didn't give me nothing. He really, okay. So.
I mean, I'll be good with dinner. Like, I mean, on Valentine's Day, like, but you don't gotta give me no flowers on that. I don't want that.
Flowers are overrated.
I don't want that.
It's a gesture move. But what does a girl do with flowers?
I think we all should know that Shechinah doesn't like flowers.
Don't do that.
Why you don't do the flowers?
Don't do that.
I respect it because I always thought if I bring your girl flowers, what you gonna do with them? Just hold them?
That's my point exactly. What you supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
That's a fair. Like, what am I gonna do with flowers? Take care. It's like giving somebody a puppy.
Like what?
Like, damn, I gotta take care of this.
Some people like it. I don't. I'm not one of those girls.
This ain't the 20s. I feel you on that. What do we do with that? I'd rather get a coupon for a pedicure, a manicure, something you can use with life. Get your hair done. Like, freaking flowers. Yeah, I bought you a 5% coupon. So when you go in there, you ain't gotta pay tax.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Ooh, I got found out and this at Hair World. So you ain't, yeah. I just figured to go, they ain't going to a nice one, but they're gonna do something.
Don't be anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that.
No, I ain't gonna be cheap. If it's, I know how to make it work. I like a surprise. I'm more of a surprise dude. I like gifts that's kind of like, I did a telegram. Was that a telegram? And this girl had a cop come up to this girl and say, "You're under arrest. We've heard you had weed in your purse." She was like, "I start crying." And then he just started busting out in songs, took his clothes off, said, "Happy birthday."
That's dramatic.
That is not okay. First of all,
it was a black cop though.
It was.
Nah, she was just like, "What do you mean? I didn't do nothing. Then he was like, "It's your birthday." Stripped off, and it was funny. But so I like that type of stuff. Just no, I don't like surprises. I actually don't like surprises because it's just weird. Because I'm bad at taking compliments. So if you surprise me, now you waiting for like the one thing about the surprise is you're waiting for the reaction, and I can't. It's hard for me to give you a reaction. And then you think I'm not grateful. You're like, "Well, I got you these pair of shoes you've been wanting for a long time." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." It's hard for me to receive compliments or just gifts. What do you do? Somebody gives you what do you do? If I give you something. Let's say somebody give you something that you've been wanting. What do you say?
Oh my God! Thank you so much. I can't believe you got this for me.
I can't do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, now give me a gift.
Like that that moment, that was a fake reaction. Right. But like I've been wanting
the phone. I've been wanting the phone. You give me the phone. I'm gonna tell you me. I've been wanting the phone, and you gift me with a phone.
Hey, look what I got you.
See, I can't even do it. You like, oh. Wow. I don't know how to do it. This is great.
I mean, so what do you do like when you get like Christmas gifts when you're expecting a gift? Is it still that bland reaction?
I'll call and I can talk my way through it and say, "Thank you so much." Or I'd rather almost just give you something. Like as to show you my appreciation. Sometimes I'll be like, "Wow, thank you so much." Or I'll hang up and be like, "That didn't feel real at all." Like, I mean, like I'm not good at it. I got to get better with that.
No, I can be genuinely excited about certain things.
Whoa.
But you give me some flowers, it's fake excitement. Like,
yeah.
Thanks.
That's real though.
Thought,
I like that.
I don't like flowers.
I do like that. I respect that. That's dumb as hell. Especially at work. Now I got to walk around these motherfuckers at work and water them and take them and not eat dying. What am I doing with these?
Well.
And they're not cheap. Unless you get them from Kroger.
This has been a great conversation today.
Well, see, I told you.
I hope you guys.
Sometimes you find your partner and it just flows perfectly. Real smooth, real passionate.
Be sure to like, subscribe,
soft,
share this episode with your friends, family, not your kids.
Nah, your kids don't want to hold it this one. Matter of fact, why you kids? Yeah, well, actually,
follow us on social media at 28th and Jefferson podcast. Be sure to check out our merch. Purchase some merch.
Mm-hmm.
hoodies, t-shirts, all of that. Follow us on social. We out.
Peace.